Today we are speaking on colors, on planets and on Tattva. Now what is Tattva? Tat means that, Tvam means you. That which is the essence of something. Tattva, like Tattvam Asi, that is what you are. So that word Tattvam Asi, you would have heard of that, at least some of the people who are aware of Sanskrit would have heard Tattvam Asi, that is what you are. Tattva means the essence of something. And Tattva simply means a principle which defines that essence. And in Jyotish, we have a concept of 5 elements called Pancha Tattva. These 5 elements control 2 grahas. Each element roughly controls 1 or 2 grahas. For example, you have the water element. The water element is controlled by, is indicated by the moon and by Venus. Venus would indicate the removal of the water, while the moon will indicate the increase of the water. So a balance between moon and Venus is a balance of the water element in the body. Do you get that? Mm-hmm. Same way now, we come to the fire element. In the fire element, we have Surya and Mangal, the 2 planets which indicate the fire element. Mangal indicates that which is burning. The sun, Surya, indicates the light that emanates from it. Basically, both are indicating the energy. One is indicating energy which is wasted, energy which is misused, energy which is not put to productive use. The other is indicating energy which is well spent, energy which is well used, energy which has got a purpose or a direction. So basically, one can be also seen as an input of energy. Surya can be seen as how you get energy, whether you have a lot of energy. Mangal, how you spend the energy. Because Mangal is all about the going out of energy. In this manner, every Tattva has at least 2 planets which must control it. So now we come to the air, Vayu. Vayu has Shani and Rahu. So Vayu is controlled by Shani and it is controlled by Rahu. Shani produces the wind. Rahu is the one which causes it to move. Or in other words, Rahu indicates temperature gradients which causes the wind to move. In this manner, the positive and the negative, the addition and the removal, the creation and the destruction are all within the element. You always need 2 factors to control. You can't have control in just one factor. When you talk of a car, think of a car. You have an accelerator which speeds up the car and you have a brake which slows down the car. In this manner, you must always have 2 grahas, one which is speeding something up and one which is bringing something to a standstill. So, the human body, which is made up of these 5 tattvas, has one thing which accelerates it and one which brings it down, which stops it. In this manner, the whole body has a control mechanism. So, the tattva is controlled by the grahas. The colors. So when we talk of fire, what is the predominant color which is always seen in fire? It is the blood red color. It is a reddish color. For this reason, you will find Surya and Mangal both having blood red colors. Of these 2, Mangal is the darker one. Mangal is the more maroon, more dark.
The bluish colored red, right?
Yeah,
And Surya is orangish red.
You can say bluish, you can say blackish. It's more darker. Both the varieties are there. The more darker reds go to Mangal. The more brighter reds go to Surya. So you can see that if you have to read in light, the brighter light comes from whom? It comes from Surya, not from Mangal. So that is why the attribute of light was given to Surya. And hence he was called Diva, the giver of light. Not the giver of heat. Heat control was given to Mangal. You see that? So we have light control and we have heat control. We have a light significator and we have a heat significator. So Surya is the significator or the karaka for light in Agni Tattva. Mangal is the significator of heat or energy in Agni Tattva. So Agni has two major significators, Surya and Mangal. Now come to Jala. Jala, we have two significators. One is Chandra and one is Shukra.
Guruji, what about Ketu?
Ketu, you see, Ketu gets dragged into it because we will come to Ketu. I have not yet come to Akash, right? Basically, Akash, now let's see. I am diverting right now to answer Suhan's question. Okay, let's see. Akash, what is Akash? Akash Tattva is the ether element that works on the brain. That shows the directions of thoughts. Now we have not discussed thoughts, but we will talk of directions of thoughts. Now in this direction of thought, the direction of thought could be upwards or it could be downwards. It could be about leaving the planet, renouncing everything, or enjoying everything in this planet. Why do I get a call? Yeah, did I get...
You got dropped off, Guruji.
I got dropped off.
See, that's what it feels like.
Okay, so I was recording just now, you see, Suhan. So again, I'll have to cancel the recording now.
Oh no.
And go back. Is it? No, I think I'll just continue. I'm too tired to do this. All right. You see, that's why I told you, somebody takes the responsibility of this, otherwise this web thing is not going to work. Okay, so let's again focus on Guru and Ketu. Where were we? We were on Chandra and Shukra. Let's stick to Chandra and Shukra. Okay?
No, we just finished Agni Grahas.
No, I have been talking.
Agni's two major significators. You finished. You must have carried on talking.
Yeah, I carried on. I was trying to answer Suhan's question.
Oh, about Ketu. Okay.
Yeah.
That's when you dropped off.
Okay. So, okay, Chandra and Shukra. Chandra and Shukra are the two controllers of Jala, and Chandra generally controls the healing. It shows all the water in the body that is required for healing, for sleeping, and for the sustenance of the body. Shukra indicates the water which is required for your procreation, water which is required for your enjoyments, water which causes you to feel emotions for others. So that Shukra is the cause of desire because it is controlling the emotions. It is indicating fluctuations in the water pressure. When I say water pressure, what am I talking about? Blood pressure. You see that? Shukra is supposed to digest the sugars, and often undigested emotions cause sugars not to be digested. Did I get dropped again?
No, I
No.
hear you.
Okay.
It's just Holiday can't hear, I think.
Okay.
Holiday just came in?
Yep.
Okay. So now we have Chandra and Shukra. So basically we understand these controllers of Jala. You see, Jala cannot be just controlled by one. There are always two. Now let's come to Prithvi, the earth element. The earth, now when you talk of your body, right? The body has two elements in it. And which are the two controllers of the body? They are called Buddha, the Prithvi Tattva, the earth element. All the physical factors are controlled by Buddha, which gives you a form, because he's the skin. And you see, when you look at a human being, he looks very solid because of the skin. So the skin contains everything else inside. Therefore, Buddha becomes a significator. Buddha is the outward manifestation of the whole body. And therefore, Buddha is Prithvi Tattva. It shows the object as being solid. Even if the object is not solid. Look at the human body. It has got liquid inside. I mean, 75% of our body is liquid. Just because it has a skin, it looks solid. The other significator of the body is Lagna, is it not? What do you say on this? Do you agree, you disagree?
Agree.
Agree. The Lagna defines the body. It always defines the being that is created. So therefore, Buddha and the Lagna become significators or the controllers for Prithvi Tattva.
But Lagna isn't actually a Graha. It's all the others have two Grahas controlling the Tattva.
Because Lagna is Shunya, because it is zero doesn't mean it doesn't have control power. You see my point? We have Navagrahas and we have Shunya. Because it is zero. It's like this, It's a body whose entire physical body thing has been taken away. For example, Buddha will give a form. But what form is he going to give to the body? Is it going to be the body of a dog? Is it going to be the body of a human being? Of an elephant? You see, each body is different. Buddha doesn't decide what the body is going to be. Lagna decides what the body is going to be. You see the difference here? Buddha's job is to fill it up. He doesn't decide what is the outward form of the body. Like Sanjay is such a handsome man, he has such a well-formed nose. Who decides that? Buddha doesn't decide that. Lagna decides that. Am I being understood here?
Yes.
Okay. So can we say that if in a horoscope Buddha is afflicted, can we say that the body may be deformed or may suffer deformation at some point?
Yes.
Correct. You see, in this manner we have understood that the body is controlled by two planets, by Lagna and by Buddha. And these two we must look at carefully. Good. Now, come to the intelligence of the being. The intelligence of the being is the most important. We have some people who are intelligent all the time. Supreme intelligence of man, the divine intelligence is Guru. Then we have got headless nature, completely headless. The brain is not functioning, Ketu. So you see, Guru and Ketu are Akash, the controllers of Akash, in the two extreme manners. And how does Guru control Akash? By cooling the head. By cooling the head, Guru is controlling Akash. The more the head is cool, the more you meditate, your brain functions nicely. But if you are angry, you are agitated, you are full of krodha, you are devilishly angry and you want to kill somebody, that means your brain is not functioning well. So we can say that the brain functioning is also controlled by temperature. Not really temperature, but emotional temperature. Emotions can cause the brain to get heated up. And then it stops functioning and you become headless. And that is Ketu. Therefore, Ketu is also Agni, a kind of Agni, but without fire. It cannot burn. You see the difference? It does not have light. It does not have light like Surya. It does not burn like Mangal. Yet, it causes the head to get agitated in such a way that the brain stops functioning. It indicates the stages where the brain ceases to function. The Akash Tattva gets blocked from functioning properly. Therefore, from a physical point of view, Ketu and Guru are controlling the Akash. But from the manifestation as far as the body is concerned, we have 4. When you look at a Rashi chart, when you look at the Zodiac, there are only 4 Tattvas present in 12 signs. Predominantly 4 are visible. Akash is there in all the signs. So basically, we don't have a place for Guru and Ketu, do we?
No.
You see,
No.
we don't have. We only have, look at Aries. Aries has a predominance of fire. Taurus, predominance of the earth element. Gemini, predominance of air. Cancer, predominance of water. And that process will repeat. So basically, we don't have a place where there is a predominance of Akash for either Guru or Ketu to find a place. So as far as the manifested Zodiac is concerned, the Akash Tattva is not visible. It is like the blessings of God. The blessings of God are not visible unless you are intelligent enough to look for it and find it. You see that? For example, again when we talk of stupidity, look at different creatures. You will say that a donkey is stupid.
No.
No?
No.
Who was
They're very
that?
intelligent.
Who was that? Nimisha, you.
Nimisha. No.
You say that the donkey is a very intelligent creature. Is it?
It is.
What are the signs of an intelligent creature? Can it speak?
No, but it can obey commands.
That is not a
So
sign
it
of
shows that it
intelligence.
understands.
That is by a stick. Everybody obeys commands.
Okay.
Even human beings obey commands when the stick is there. So why give the benefit of intelligence to the donkey alone? The dog also obeys commands when the stick is there. Then, so how
But it
can we
involves
say
thought
it is
process.
so it is all, number one, relative, right? It is relative. That is what I was coming to. We are talking about relative intelligence, exposure to living with human beings. So when we say the donkey is stupid, we are basically comparing the donkey to the horse. We are comparing the donkey to other creatures who are like the donkey. You see my point? We are not comparing the donkey to an elephant, nor are we comparing the donkey to a dog, nor to a bird. So, whenever we talk of intelligence, it must be relative. It is pointless to compare a donkey's intelligence to that of an ant, because creatures have only certain functions working. Intelligence is in a broad spectrum. And only some functions are working for different creatures. Some creatures cannot even see color. They only see black and white or grayscale.
But then you get humans that do that as well. They're colorblind.
So to that extent, the brain of that human being is blocked by Ketu. The Akash is blocked in the 10th house. That is why the 10th house of sight is getting damaged. If the person cannot see color, to that extent his intelligence is limited. He cannot differentiate between red and green. If he cannot differentiate between red and green, how can he say what is red and what is green? You see my point here? So then we know that in that horoscope, the 10th house has a blockage to Akash, to the ether element, to the Akash Tattva. Good. You're asking, so you will know. Good. Now you see, I want you to think like this and think you see, each creature has its power also. For example, the power to mimic. I mean, among the birds, would you say that the parrot has got superb power to mimic? So definitely, as a bird, the parrot would be chosen as a symbol for the ability to mimic, but it may not be more intelligent than maybe an eagle, maybe. Who knows? Somebody has to study and differentiate. But basically, wherever the Akash Tattva, in whichever house it finds a blockage, that is where the intelligence of the human being is going to fail. Because you cannot die unless your intelligence fails you. Keep that in mind. Remember, Karna could not have been killed unless his intelligence failed him and he forgot the mantras. And he forgot the mantras because of the curse of his Guru Parashuram. And that is why Arjuna was able to kill him. All creatures, whether they are human beings or animals or anyone, must die only when their intelligence fails them. So what is the most important aspect of function of the human or any animal intelligence? The intelligence is what protects you. You have learned that if you put your hand into fire, it could get burnt. So your intelligence is constantly protecting you from putting your hand into fire. That is Guru. Now, this is a very important understanding, because if you don't get this understanding right, tomorrow when we learn Marana Karaka Sthanas, you will not get that right. Okay?
Yes.
Because that is how we have the third house from Arudha. I'm going into advanced now. Third house from Arudha.
Sorry, can I just interrupt and say, so the saying that Viprita Buddhi Vinashakari comes from this?
Always. Because when the buddhi goes viparita, you are going to die. That is Marana Karakasthana for Guru. When Guru is in Marana, that means your buddhi has gone viparita. That means your Marana has come. The third house from Arudha is the place where you will die. The third house is the Marana Sthana for Guru. You see the linkage between the two now?
Ah, yes.
You see, that is where the intelligence is failing you. That is why you die over there. Otherwise, why would you go to such a place where you are going to die? Is it not? Somewhere your sixth sense, your supreme intelligence will protect you. So remember, the secret to long life is Guru.
So Guru's transit over that third house can also cause you to make big mistakes.
We'll go into that.
That third house from Arudha.
Yeah, transits are definitely, that's why third house from Arudha is not good. Okay, so now come back here. In this manner, we have seen all the tattvas functioning. And now we have seen that, look, Chandra is supposed, now Surya you got as blood red. But then blood red is what Parashara says. But that is a function of Surya. That is one of the colors of Surya. But when he glows, when you look at the sun glowing, what you are seeing is sunlight all around. You can't see the sun as such. You see, a midday sun looks completely white. Why does a midday sun look completely white? Because what you are seeing is the blazing sunlight. So to know the color of Surya, you need to see the sun just before it rises, or just at the moment of its rising. Even then, there is this veil of sunlight which is making it bright. So what causes Surya to become bright? Is it Surya himself, the body of Surya, or is it the sunlight? It is the sunlight, and that is why the light is important. The light of the sun is what is so important. That is what is Diva. That is why Dinakara, the creator of the day, he is able to create the day because he has light. If he didn't have light, he would not be able to create the day. Okay, Chandra is white in color. Now this white color of the moon is the moonlight color which we see. Lightish yellowish color, again sometimes when you look at the moonlight, it is lightish yellowish color. Mangala is blood red. Mars as a planet is blood red in color. But Buddha as
But it looks pink in the sky. In the sky it looks pink when you see it retrograde. We'll see it soon.
It looks pink in the sky when it is retrograde. Is it?
Yeah, because it's closer to the earth, it looks pinkish. It doesn't look red.
Good.
Buddha looks more red, actually.
That's exactly the point. So if Mangala is supposed to be, why is Buddha green? That was the point. Why is then Buddha green in color, like grass?
Okay. Okay.
So you see, the question is, why are we giving that color to him? Here, now let's think of Agni first. If you think of Agni, the fire burns, the bottom is red flames, then we come the yellow flames, which is Surya, orangish yellowish flames, and then on top you have the smoke, the grey of the smoke, which has neither light nor the power of Mangal. It is just the remnants. It is a symbol of that which has been destroyed. That is Ketu, right? That's how we got the three. Now, why would you say Buddha is green in color? Any guesses?
Connection to Prithvi?
Fine, true. Earth is supposed
And
to be green.
regeneration also.
Because the predominant, it is something about the green color which causes the, which is said to be the most friendly color to the planet Earth. Right. Now we will go into what we know, what we call the sunlight spectrum. The sunlight spectrum has two colors in the middle. R, O, Y, G, B, I, V are the 7 colors, right? Red, R is red, O is orange, Y is yellow, G is green, B is blue, I is indigo, and V is violet. This yellow and green.
He's dropped off again.
Uh-oh.
Who? Can you hear me?
Oops, I gotta hear him.
Because I can hear you. Hello?
Nanisha? I haven't heard her before, but she seems like she's got good game.
Yeah, hello?
Hi, Gertie.
Hello.
You dropped.
I didn't drop. I think somebody dropped me because Nimisha, I have recorded you here saying, hey, he's dropped off. Okay, so something is happening because I can hear you and it's recording out here. So obviously something is wrong with the system. I think next time I should do it. I think Suan, something is wrong with your system. Last time you were the one who was getting dropped off all the time. We had a complete class.
Huh. I don't know what it could be.
You check up with your computer person maybe once. Something is probably wrong.
I mean,
with your line.
everything's.
Sometimes it's the antivirus software that prevents
Yeah,
prolonged connection.
that's right.
Uh-huh.
Antivirus, anti-spyware, all sorts of things.
So it's some kind. It's my antivirus. Okay.
Are you using Avast or what are you using?
Avast, yeah.
Avast is good. You should know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm using.
Avast is good. No, it's not that. Okay.
I'll
so,
check with my computer lady.
Yeah. Okay, Nimisha, where were we?
You were explaining the colors. The most friendly color to the earth is
The spectrum.
the
yeah,
The
spectrum.
red, yellow, green, blue.
So right in the middle is the color green. Do you see that?
yes.
So the green is that which is balancing both the sides of the spectrum. On the one side we have red, orange and yellow, and on the other side we have the blues. Right? On the one side we have what we call the fire colors, and on the other side we have called what are the water balances, and the green is right at the center. So therefore green is a very balanced color. It is a very centered color. And Buddha likes green, or Buddha is there at the center because the fire is supposed to be father's side, the red, orange and the yellow is supposed to be the father or the male side colors. The blue, indigo and the violet are the female or the mother's side colors. And when the father and the mother come into contact, the contact point is green, the child. That is why Buddha is the child. That is why Buddha is green. And Buddha always represents something which is very friendly to the planet. Okay, so it's all about the planet. It's all about being friendly to your entire earth. Okay, why is Guru yellowish or brownish yellow? Because when we talk of males, right? We talked of Surya and Mangal as red and orange, which we understood. What was the other color left on the father's side?
No.
The yellow was the only color left on the father's side. And Guru is a male. So the only place left for Guru is that color. The yellow, yellowish browns. Now, who is closest to Mercury? Is red closer, is orange closer, or is yellow closer?
Yellow.
Yellow is the one which is right next to Mercury. That is why Mercury is very friendly with Jupiter. Think of colors like this.
Oh no.
They are
It's
right
on
next.
again. Sanjay, stop talking.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. I really don't see anything wrong.
Can you
with
hear
my-
me?
You guys are all there.
Yeah. I don't understand what's going on here. How come I can hear you? Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me?
The answer?
No.
You can't hear me? Oh my God, something is wrong.
Goes red.
Now can you hear me?
You
He
know.
hasn't hung up.
I haven't hung up. I don't know. How do I join this call?
Is one of them going to be editing the recording?
No. I think I'm simply stopping it.